Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, I'm doing an update on my 2-in-1 WORX blower vacuum mulcher. We're gonna take care of this yard today. Hopefully. We'll get started in just a second. All right, friends, so I got my blower vacuum mulcher right here. It is the WORX variety. I did a video on this one and another WORX thing that I bought recently. I will provide links to those up here. But for today, we're doing a follow-up. This is really going to put this to the test, I believe, at least. I mean, I got leaves everywhere. I'm not excited to do this. It is only 41 degrees out here. So I hope it doesn't take long. My yard is fairly small. So we'll see. But, all right, let's put this thing to work. Let's see how good it is. All right, guys, it's been 10 minutes. I've just done this one main area here and the bag is full, so I'm about to dump the mulch out into a bed, and then I'm gonna leave the leaves that are in between the aisles because all this just gets covered with mulch at the beginning of the year, what do you call it, wood mulch, wood chips at the beginning of the season. So no big deal about that. That can all compost here over the winter. I don't care. I just wanted all of this to look pretty good. And look at that. That made easy work out of that. This bag is jam-packed though. So let's take a look at this mulch. I'll tell you what, I didn't make the mistake that I made last time, which was forgetting to re-zip this bag and then starting the mulcher. It was everywhere. I had mulch in my hair, in my shoes. I found some in my bra. I mean, it just went everywhere. So make sure you zip up your bag. So there's my mulch. It's pretty fine, I think. And I don't even have it on the highest setting. So we'll see. This looks good to me. Cool. All right, let's keep going. All right, friends, all told, it's been 45 minutes. This is going really easy, super easy, but that bag that holds the mulch, I have to stop. Gosh, seems like every 5-10 minutes, especially back here where it's really piled up with the leaves. However, emptying it out, not a big deal. I'm having trouble now because I'm trying to do it for the camera and make sure the logo's showing and yada yada yada, but this is a piece of cake. I'm so glad I bought this thing. I don't even own a rake and I don't need one. This thing is sucking it up just fine. I figure for my whole yard, which again isn't very big, and I know like trying to do give you a feeling of the size of this on camera is, a fool's errand. It's really hard to explain that, and I've never measured it, so I have no idea what the size is out here. But look at my neighbor's gutters, Jesus. Anyways, I figure the leaves are just about done. I might have to do this one more time before the year is out, but I doubt it. Once I do this is it, and that is one time with this WORX blower vacuum thing. Take care of my whole yard. I'm figuring an hour. No, I'm gonna say 2 hours because that's a lot of leaves back there. But 2 hours for the whole backyard. Not bad. There's no trees in the front yard, so I don't have to do that. But 2 hours, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. All right, let me finish up and we'll reconvene. All right, guys, it has been an hour and a half, and I am really, really pleased with what happened here. I wasn't super meticulous, obviously. As a matter of fact, I didn't even come back here to this part. So all of this, let me back out. None of this, I was anywhere near any of these leaves. This is fine with me. It was all that stuff that was built up out here that was getting on my nerves. All of my beds filled to the brim. And then I got 90% of the way, and I don't know what to do with the rest of it. So I stopped, and I will wait a week. All of that should, tamp down quite a bit, and then I could finish up and top off the beds and have a beautiful yard come next year. So what I will say about using that machine, in my first video, I think I had said that that machine was a little on the heavy side, and that is true. However, I have been working out quite a bit lately, and I had no problems with it this time around. Dare I say it was even kind of fun. It was one of those tasks. I wasn't doing anything, mostly just holding it and sweeping the top across the leaves. The machine was doing most of the work, seriously. And I just kind of zoned out, and before I knew it, it was all the way to the back here. So I think for a yard like mine, where it's not super big, this is a great little product. I think I got it for what, $60? That is awesome. That alone paid for itself in the 3 times I've used it. I used to have a guy who would come. I paid him $25 an hour for 2 straight years, 2 full summers, springs, and falls to take care of my yard. Not the garden, but the yard. And that was hundreds and hundreds of dollars each year on that. And I just did this whole backyard with this $60 machine in 2 hours by myself. At least I finally figured it out, right? So yeah, I would recommend the product. I know that in my first video, which, like I said, I will link above, somebody mentioned, 2 people mentioned that they had bought some WORX machinery for, different types of stuff, tools. Also, I guess they do tools or something, and that they felt that the product was crap. Personally, I did not have that experience. This is the second video. I've been very candid with you guys. It worked just fine for me. Maybe, like I said, they had bigger jobs than what I got going on here. So, I don't know. Use your own discretion, but I would recommend it if you got something small like I do. Works just fine. It works like a dream. I am very pleased with this. Very, very, very happy with what happened today. And a 2-hour investment to make my yard look so much better. Whew, I feel so much better, because every time I looked out of my office window up there, all I saw was a whole bunch of leaves and just wetness. I couldn't get to my bird feeders without having to go put on boots. I'm lazy. I wanted to come out in my house shoes or whatever, But so now I've got plenty of walking paths. And next time I come out, I will take care of this area over here and finish up the rest of that back there, and then get on the side here and take up all of these leaves and whatnot. And maybe even see about getting some of those pine needles that have collected on top of some wood I have back there. So, yeah, very positive experience. Yeah, I have no complaints. All right, friends, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And I will see you all in another video on another day. Until then, happy growing, my friends.